Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. And we are starting off in singles competition within the women's division. And speaking of the women's division, here comes the woman that leads that very division here on Monday Night Raw. And believe me, she rules with an iron fist. Nobody has been able to touch Rhea Ripley since defeating Becky Lynch at SummerSlam. And Ripley's getting ready to defend that very championship against, well, a very strangely acting Alexa Bliss over the last few weeks. I mean, I really can't put into words as to what's happening with her. You know, one minute she seems okay, the next minute she seems almost possessed, the next minute she's quite literally ripping off half of Bray Wyatt's moveset. All I know is Rhea Ripley has her work cut out for her, trying to go against that, but tonight she's going against Bayley in singles competition, looking to get herself some momentum even though she's the champion. We haven't seen a ton of Rhea Ripley actually getting into the ring. We normally see her out here to support, you know, Finn, Dom, or Damian, but tonight she wants to get her feet wet before the big championship match at Extreme Rules. And to cast your minds back to a few weeks ago, folks, when Bliss initially had her match against Ripley, almost out of frustration, decided to go with a count-out victory instead of pinning Bliss's shoulders to the mat 1, 2, 3. So that is why, Alexa earned a second opportunity at Ripley's championship. And you gotta believe that because not set right with Ripley. Neither of these chops to the chest going to, and oh my goodness, a straight elbow to the face of Bayley. And as we say every time that a superstar's in the ring with a champion, remember, this could turn anybody's career around almost overnight. I mean, Bayley has had a successful career here in WWE, but she has not done a ton in Universe Mode lately. But a win over Ripley would definitely warrant her an opportunity at the winner of the match in 2 weeks at Extreme Rules between Bliss and Ripley. And oh, look at that, a huge back suplex, throwing her down on her back of the neck, and now Ripley sending Bayley to the outside, just establishing some dominance in early going. Ripley looking like she owns the place, sending Bayley into the corner. And, oh my goodness, charging at her with a spear. Now stomping at the chest. My goodness. Ripley yelling at Bayley now. Oh my goodness. Huge double arm choke slam there. Bayley has not been able to get anything going for herself. Ripley is being undeniable right now. Oh my goodness, she's stomping Bayley out. You gotta believe that Ripley definitely feels frustrated with the fact that she has to give Bliss another opportunity at her championship. But hey, that's what happens when you take the shortcut. That's the easy way out of stuff. You know, upper management did not agree with Ripley's tactics in winning that match. Look at Bayley running at Ripley with a huge crossbody. And now sending Ripley into the corner. Finally got something going for herself. A running knee to the face. Oh, that's the alley-oop bomb, dropping her on her back. This could be it. No, Ripley's shoulder out at 0.5. Ripley's right back in here with some nasty forearms. Now look at this. There's the strength of the Eradicator. The strength, and oh my goodness, look at this. Right into a suplex. Right into a suplex, and oh my god, now she's just showing off. She's just showing off. Showing the strength that this woman possesses. And man, if you're any woman in that Raw locker room, hell, even Bliss, you gotta feel intimidated from Rhea Ripley. I mean, this woman can bench just about as much as the guys, all the guys can. In some cases, she's outperforming some guys in the gym. I mean, she's just a different beast. And she holds the women's championship, which is bad news for any women in that locker room that's vying for a title shot. You gotta go through Rhea Ripley. I believe that is no small task. Now look at this, oh my goodness, a huge big boot to the face. Huge big boot to the face, and now what's she going for here? Electric chair position, but no, Bayley gets out of it. Bayley gets out of it. Whatever Ripley had planned there, luckily she was able to escape. And now look at this STO from Bayley, covering Ripley. Kind of, oh no, again, not even a 1 count. Not even a 1 count there. A second knee into the midsection, but no, this time Ripley finds her way out. And now what's Ripley going for here? Oh, but Bayley reverses it. Huge elbow to the face, and oh my goodness, she counters right back with an elbow of her own. Ripley just jaw-jacking Bayley, but look at that, Bayley caught her. Bayley caught her with the belly to belly. Oh no, but Ripley's back on her feet, as if it didn't even matter. That is a move that Bayley has won multiple championships with, and now a huge drop kick. A huge drop kick to Bayley. And oh my goodness, talk about moves that have won championships. Riptide to Bayley. Could this be it? Could this be it? She waited a second, and that might be a detriment. Count of 2. No, and Bayley gets out at 2. Bayley gets out at 2, and like I said, I think that split second that Ripley waited, you know, not covering the leg right away, is the reason why this match is still continuing, because that Riptide usually puts the opponent away for good. And now both these women starting to get wiser as the match continues. And now look at this, a huge DDT spiking Ripley on her head. Spiking Ripley on her head, and now Bayley, oh no, she drove her knee into the canvas. Was trying to drive her knee into the back of Ripley and deliver some damage to the lower back, but Ripley is just has the answer for everything, and now drops Bayley on her head with a German suplex. My God. Ripley completely in the zone right now, but Bayley trying to get something going for herself, but every time she turns it around, Ripley's right there. And this is what Bliss is going to have to deal with at Extreme Rules. I don't care what supernatural ability she may possess. Raw power beats anything of that caliber. And Ripley's going in the corner looking for the John Woo dropkick, but didn't get any of it. And now look at this. For a second time, I think she was looking to turn her around for that electric chair maneuver. But Bayley, once again, scouting things out before Ripley could even deliver them, which is the only reason why she's still in this match, believe me. Oh my goodness, spearing Bayley down to the mat. And now what's Ripley going for here? Powerbomb position. Oh my goodness, stacks her for the pin. 1, 2. No, Bayley kicks out at 2.5. Bayley kicks out at 2.5, but it might not even matter. As look at this, Ripley. Ripley's got her up. Oh no, Ripley's got her in the prism trap. The prism trap on Bayley, just wrenching at that lower back. The lower back's already been worked on from that riptide earlier in the match. Is Bayley gonna have to submit here? Bayley's got to find her way out of this. Ripley has it cinched in the middle of the ring, but Bayley fighting out of it, showing the heart of a former world champion herself. And now look at that, a huge suplex from Bayley. Huge suplex from Bayley. And now chasing Ripley all the way to the other side, to deliver a chop. And now look at this. Oh, rushing at that knee. Oh, and a huge dragon screw. And I'm just laughing in the face of Ripley, but I don't know if that's why that decision as another big boot lands. Another big boot lands, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A riptide on the outside. Riptide on the outside. Bayley's done. Stick a fork in Bayley. She's done. And now, oh my goodness, on top of that. Gets smacked right into the ring post. Man, Bayley's out. You could count to 1,000,000. A riptide on the outside and smacking her face on the ring post. There's no way that Bayley's kicking out. What the hell? Well, it's Alexa Bliss. What I was gonna say is, we saw the board. The LED board with Alexa Bliss's name, but man, I did not recognize that music that was playing, I'll tell you that. But Alexa Bliss playing a little bit more mind games before her and Ripley's big match at Extreme Rules. And speaking of Extreme Rules, another superstar that has a huge match coming into Extreme Rules. Moxley has a chance to end the short reign of Kenny Omega's United States Championship at Extreme Rules after winning a #1 Contenders match a few weeks ago. He's going to test his, technically his strength because he's in here with Bronson Reed, but he's going to just test himself in general against the colossal Bronson Reed. Now, most sane men would not take this match, but Mox doesn't fall into that category. Let's just say that. Moxley is always down to fight. Always looking for a scrap. And Kenny knows good and well all about that. I mean, these guys have had historic rivalries in the past, back in AEW. Who could ever forget their exploding barbed wire death match? I mean, for more than one reason. But I mean, they've also, they've fought each other many a times, but this will be their first time fighting each other in the WWE. And believe me, that is not going to be one to miss, folks. Moxley and Omega are two of the best doing it today. Here comes Bronson Reed down to the ring. Looks like the tech team forgot to take Mox's screen off the board, and I mean that kind of throws you off a little bit. But believe me, Bronson Reed is his own man, and he's looking to show that to Moxley here tonight. We're getting ready to get this singles match underway. What a night it's been. Ripley and Bayley put on a pretty good match before this. At the end of the day, Ripley just proving why she reigns dominant over the women's division. And now look at this. Bronson Reed, look at this. Oh my goodness! He just threw his entire body weight at Mox. And now an elbow to the leg, and oh my goodness. Bronson Reed has a game plan heading into here. And this will be 2 weeks of both champion and challenger taking on very fierce competitors. And oh my goodness, Reed throwing his entire body weight at Mox again. last week Kenny Omega took on the vicious Karrion Kross. And oh, look at that, Mox stepping out the way. And a chop block to the knee. And now just beating up Bronson Reed, doing everything he can. Oh, he sends him to the outside. Sends Bronson to the outside. And now what's the crazy bastard going for here? Suicide dive. Moxley to the outside. What I was going to say is Omega decided to take on the task of facing the Harbinger of Doom last week. And, well, actually he ended up losing that match after, I want to say, 2 or 3 cross hammers to the back of the neck, on top of a few Saito suplexes, on top of getting choked out. I mean, Karrion Kross beat the crap out of Kenny Omega. I'm not even going to lie to you about that. And look at the strength of Mox. Oh my goodness. Just hanging Bronson Reed. Hanging him out to dry. And now trying to drop the knee, but oh, Bronson Reed running straight through him like a bulldozer. The ref not in good position. And that might have costed Bronson Reed at least a 2 count. But yeah, last week we got Omega taking on Kross. This week Mox kind of wants to one-up that and take on Bronson Reed, who's arguably a bigger man than Kross, but definitely not riding the high of momentum that Kross has been lately. After that win over Cody Rhodes a few weeks ago. And now look at this. Wrenching at... Oh my goodness. And now a facelift into the corner. 1. No. Gets out of 1. And Reed's back on his feet with a Samoan drop. Samoan drop to Mox. Mox is in trouble now. Mox is in trouble now. Now look at this. Oh my goodness. The chops, the punches, the chops, the punches. Moxley's on cloud 9 right now. Oh my goodness. Bronson Reed did not come here to play. Bronson Reed does not look forward to be used as a stepping stone. And what a Uranagi. What a Uranagi. And Mox might be in trouble here. Bronson Reed's at the top rope, going for a huge elbow drop, but Mox was wise enough to step out the way and now throwing his knee into his face. Throwing a knee into his face, and now Mox is quite literally fighting for his life right now. As he's in there with the bad Bronson Reed, and now dropping the knee one more time. But this time I think it split him open. This time it split Reed open, and man, you better not let Reed see that he is busted open. And now Moxley not looking to stick around for that as a crossbody lands. 1, 2. No, Reed kicks out at 2. Reed kicks out at 2, but Moxley's going to have to continue the onslaught. Oh no, Bronson Reed caught the boot, and I think he just realized that Mox split him open, and now, oh my goodness, Reed looking to unleash hell upon Moxley, but Mox escapes. Mox escapes, but right back into the clutches of Bronson Reed, and he might have just torn his shoulder out of his socket there. And oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness, throwing him away like a piece of trash. And now what's this? What the hell is this? A Death Valley driver, and oh my goodness, I think he spiked him right in the back of his neck. Mox could be out here. Mox could be out here. I don't think he knows where he's at. Another Samoan drop from Bronson Reed. Another Samoan drop from Bronson Reed. And now usually that sets up the tsunami, but Mox was able to get out the way. Mox was able to get out the way, and damn it, you better fight like your life depends on it, because believe me, Mox, it does. Bronson Reed gets his hands on you a few more times. That might be all she wrote, and Mox lighting him up with some chops, doing everything in his power. Look at this. No, Bronson Reed turns it around, but wait a minute, Mox coming right back around with a huge lariat. Huge lariat to the big man. Could that be it? 1. Oh my goodness, he's out at 1. Reed is out at 1. Moxley can't believe it, neither can the crowd. And now Mox was looking to turn Reed around, but Reed spiked that. Discus elbow blocked. And now looks this. Oh no, both men running into each other. It definitely happens from time to time. He gets the discus elbow this time. Gets the discus elbow this time, and now Mox, top rope. Like I said, continue the onslaught. Huge elbow drop right into the heart of the monster, the heart of the beast. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, Reed will not stay down. Reed will not stay down. And Mox, once again, just lighting him up. Everything he's got. Oh, a huge lariat into the corner. Huge lariat into the corner. And now once again, Moxley's on that top rope. What can he be thinking here? Oh my goodness, he drops the elbow. This time almost into the chest of Reed. And now look at this. An elevated Death Rider. How the hell did he get him up for that? How the heck did he get him up for that? Reed kicks out. Are you serious right now? Moxley cannot believe it. I don't think anybody in this arena or anybody sitting at home can believe it. The Death Rider has put away multiple people, including Kenny Omega, and oh my goodness. Look at Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed's furious. Bronson Reed is furious, and now look at this. Oh my goodness, a splash into the corner. Moxley's in a world of trouble now as Bronson Reed is hunting his prey. Like a shark smelling blood in the water, even though it's his own blood that he's smelling. And oh my goodness, going for a huge splash, and he might have just broken a few ribs from Mox, but I mean that's a regular Tuesday for Moxley, getting broken ribs. And now look at this, one more time going for that move we seen him hit earlier, just throwing his entire body weight and the rope to combine with it. That's like getting sandwiched between two very uncomfortable things. And look at this, Bronson Reed getting a little overzealous here, but Mox is out. Mox slipped out from the back. And not giving Bronson Reed a second. Oh no, but he misses the elbow. The cactus elbow off the apron did not land, and Bronson Reed's right back on the offense here. And now wrenching at that knee once more. I don't know if there's going to be anything left of Omega or Moxley come the pay-per-view. Moxley more than Omega, because Omega's had a week to at least rest. Moxley is fresh into this match. And oh my goodness, what has Bronson Reed planned here? But look at this. Oh my goodness, Moxley flung him to the outside. And now Mox looking to put the dagger in the heart of Reed. And what's this? A huge neck breaker. Gets a big run up for the neck breaker and delivers. And now Moxley, oh my goodness, sending Reed into the barricade. Just doing everything in his power to keep this man down. To keep him down. And now what's Moxley going for here? He's got the legs tied up into a cloverleaf. Cloverleaf on the big man. If you can't pin him, submit him. But there's no way in hell Bronson Reed is going to tap out on live television. I mean, it's just not a part of him. It's not in his character. And I told you, he just powered straight out of it, almost with ease. And now look at this, dropping the knee into the face. And oh my goodness, Moxley thinks he's safe. Oh no, Bronson Reed misdirected. I don't know what the hell happened. I think he might have slipped. There's sweat, there's perspiration on those turnbuckles from the long match these two have had. And ladies and gentlemen, that might prove to be Reed's downfall, as Mox is taking full advantage of that. Man, that is not something you see happen every day. And now once again, a second Death Rider. This time he's not even going for the theatrics. He's just going for the win. Mox wants to live to fight another day. Count of 3. Yes. The only thing that beat Bronson Reed was indeed Bronson Reed himself. Mox quite literally survived that match, folks. And the story here is, can Mox survive at Extreme Rules and win himself the United States Championship for the second time in his career, technically, here in WWE. Moxley getting some huge momentum heading into his match with Omega. And like I said, Extreme Rules is just a few short weeks away, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ending our main event. We are ending our show, I should say, with a main event. And look at this. Look at this. Everything that, is old always, stays the same at the end of the day. And Kross is here to take on Fin Balor. Kross once again finding himself in the main event here tonight. Taking on another touted superstar in Fin Balor. But it doesn't even look like Kross is. Doesn't even look like Kross is scheduled, or not scheduled, but ready to fight here. He's in like business wear. I mean, looks like he's. The sleeves are rolled up, so he's ready for a fight. And Balor, I mean, come on, Balor's always ready for a fight. And Balor, I hope he was studying last week's match, as Kenny Omega fell short to this man. As look at this again, the same exact start out from Kross, just throwing his entire body weight at his opponent. It's almost unpredictable, even though he does it so frequently. But like, I mean, you got a man that size running at you full force. There's no way you're preparing for that. Absolutely no way. And oh my, now I start to see why Kross didn't even bother to get dressed for this thing. Believe me, he does not get paid by the hour here tonight. And Balor looking to get something going. I mean, come on, you're a former world champion in this company, and a John Woo drop kick from the middle rope, looking to go for an early pinfall here. Oh no, Kross is out at .25. And Kross right back on the offense here, throwing Finn to the outside. And Balor almost can't even believe what's going on here. And oh my goodness, running into a lariat. A lariat from the Harbinger of Doom. And notice, Kross doesn't even need Scarlett's help lately. He has been doing all this on his own. He has been defeating guys like Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, all on his own. Lighting Balor's chest up with chops, and oh my goodness, what the hell is this? Tear the ankle off the bone. Oh my goodness. There's just a different kind of ferociousness when this man Kross steps in the ring. Believe me, Cody Rhodes will tell you all about it. Oh no, but Balor got smart. Balor knew Kross would go high. He went low. Oh, and counters that second one with an arm drag. Remember, Balor, I mean, come on, man. This guy's like 15 years into the game. He's seen it all. He's seen men like Kross come and go. Believe me, this is not one guy that is looking to come and go anywhere. He is looking to come, stay, and dominate for quite some time. But Balor bringing the fight to Kross. Once again proving why he is a former world champion in this company. And now, look at this. Balor, oh, a drop kick to the back. Drop kick to the back, and now look at Balor be going for it here. Looking to call it an early night. He sends Kross into the corner. John Woo drop kick. Or the shotgun drop kick, I should say. The John Woo we seen earlier. And Balor, look at this. Double foot stomp, coup de grace. This could be it. One. No, my goodness. Not even a one count. Not even a one count. And Kross almost just shaking off a move that has pinned multiple world champions and has earned Balor multiple world championships. And just shook it off like it was nothing. And now look at this. Oh, a fall away gut wrench bomb. Balor crawling to his knees, and Kross is stalking Balor. Nothing good from this. Oh my goodness. Driving that shoulder into the corner. And now look at this. The ref's gotta get some discretion going on here. And Balor's not out here with his Judgment Day buddies here tonight either. I mean, you got to believe that they're disgusted at the heinous assault that Kross is delivering to Balor. Oh my goodness. Double gut wrenches, and now mounting Balor. Oh my goodness, driving those sharp elbows into the forehead. That'll split you open real quick. Like I said, ever since Kross has really arrived here on the scene, it's just been a massacre. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, a huge back suplex. Dropping Balor right on the back of his neck. Right on the back of his neck, and now sending him into the corner. Oh, you gotta believe he was probably going for that. Oh, probably going for that cross hammer. But like I said, Finn Balor has done it all, has seen it all. But apparently not. He gets caught with the Saito suplex. And ladies and gentlemen, that might be it. Count of 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Finn got the rope, but the ref didn't even see it. And Kross with another dominant victory over another former world champion to end Monday Night Raw, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, next week on Monday Night Raw, Cody Rhodes will be back for the first time since losing to this man. And you got to believe that there's going to be some hell to pay, courtesy of Rhodes to Kross, but we'll have to figure that one out next week, folks.